Cheers were extremely loud here in the room. You could feel just the claps and the vibrations throughout the entire space. I'll move away, you can kind of see what's going on right now at the moment. I can confirm that city's officials with Bettendorf said that police are investigating currently an officer-involved shooting here at that 2600 block of Cypress Drive. I learned that just moments ago as well from the assistant city manager. Now here's video from earlier this morning of what that scene looks like, and it's currently still very, very active here at the time. Parents and guardians, you got your child in the backseat of the car, costumes on, and candy baskets ready to go. But do you know how to help everyone bring home treats and not tragedies? Driving tips and more coming up on Quad Cities Today. I'm here at X Golf Quad Cities this morning, and coming up, I'll show you how you can take your putter from the outdoor greens to the indoor screens. So the Quad Cities International Airport is expecting a very busy holiday travel season. Now, they are expecting more people than they normally would, as people who typically may have not traveled all year are now booking and traveling for the Thanksgiving holiday season, causing more full flights than they typically would see. And you know, it's only fitting, of course. In October, we were carving jack-o'-lanterns, and now in November, we're carving turkeys. And joining me now to talk more and show us the proper way to do it, and do it safely, of course, is Chef Amanda Phipps with Scott Community College. She's a culinary arts instructor. If you imagine witnessing such a tragedy like what happened here today, in a region and area like this, you see trains and hear trains going by all the time. But I spoke to a few businesses here in the area who witnessed firsthand what happened just feet behind me here at the 2300 block of South Cody Road. I spoke to them more about what they heard and saw this morning. Now, their goal was to have this playground resurfaced by late this summer, but they're not going to quite reach that goal. Instead, they're now hoping to have this playground completed by the start of next school year, just in time for children to play on the playground. Starting today, Iowa has joined 29 other states in implementing a hands-free law. That means no holding or manually operating any electronic device while driving. I rode along with an Iowa State trooper to learn more about what this new law means for drivers. This green building behind me has gone by many names. Some knew it as Gate O Lane, others knew it as Cleo's or Mel's, but now it's known as the Green Store. Demetrius Johnson and his wife are reviving this Rock Island corner store, turning a viral TikTok moment into a mission to provide groceries and build community.
I bought the Green Store. So what I'm gonna do is introduce you to the neighborhood and introduce you to the people. You guys are in for a treat.
Johnson is taking the social media momentum and is making a difference in the community that raised him.
When I was a teenager, this was our hangout, right? Good, bad, and ugly. All right, back across the street with the Arsenal Courts is where we all hung out. There's like a brick area right there that you can sit. There's benches and stuff across the street.
Now he's the new owner of the Green Store, which sits in a neighborhood that he says has certainly seen its fair share of changes over the years. But he's aiming to bring life and nostalgia back to the store that has been around for over 50 years.
When he brought this to me, I thought, is this something you really want to do? Why not? There's a reason that things like this happen. There's a reason for everything. So if you want to do it, then let's do it.
And when you walk into the store, Johnson is providing one service that you won't see on the shelves: kindness.
I think we're making a different environment now. You know, something for them to look forward to when they see themselves getting older, knowing that we both used to live over here at one time and now we own the store.
And the shoppers feel that impact as well.
I found out the Green Store on TikTok because I'm recently moving up here. And my first experience in the Green Store was good. They was nice, and what I like about the Green Store is that it's black owned and it's convenient.
A lot of the stories I've heard from the elders now that I got the store is that all the owners took out time to help out the community, and I'm just going to follow suit.
Now the couple plans to continue making upgrades to the building and continue providing a welcoming space where neighbors can shop, connect, and share memories of growing up with the Green Store.
Quite a bit above average production, so we're thankful for that, seeing as the prices are a little bit low this year.
Rob Ewalt started farming full-time in 1996 after attending Iowa State University for ag business. He initially attended college to become a teacher, but soon realized a career in agriculture was his calling. A farm became available to rent near his parents, and thus began his full-time farming career, a passion that ignited during fall harvest season.
The perfect harvest is probably going on right now. We're seeing tremendous yields and good weather. That it hasn't slowed us up. To be honest with you, this is day 18, and I could use a rain because I think we're all getting a little bit tired at this point and could use a little break. But when you have a nice breeze like we have today, great temperatures, full sunshine, it's tough not to go out and harvest. So right now we're really seeing ideal conditions for bringing this crop in eastern Iowa.
From seed to fertilizer, in his time, he has watched the value of his crop go down year after year, while the yield continues to be above average. His biggest wish as the fall harvest season continues?
Higher prices. We'd always wish for higher prices. Whatever business you're in, you always want to try to do the best you can and to provide for your family. So that's what we're trying to do.
Nevertheless, he says the weather has been almost perfect and is grateful to be able to make a little change despite a little drought.
This time of the year it's a report card. It lets us know if we've achieved it. And, there's every year we're striving for improvement, and every year we are seeing improvement in production.
It's been 45 years. I want to get some answers.
On August 19, 1979, two brothers left their home in Davenport when a man approached them and offered them a 10-speed bicycle.
We start following the guy back to where he said the bicycle was, and then he grabbed us and we knew we were in trouble.
He says Roger made a move that helped him get away, but only one of the brothers would return home, and by evening, Roger was reported missing. 6 days later, Roger's body was found in the Mississippi River. To this day, no one has been charged in the case.
This guy never got to spend one day in jail over this, so it's tough. It's tough to move forward.
Fast forward to 2025, when 3 college students started digging into the mystery as part of an English class assignment. They had to research a crime and create a podcast.
I think what really draw my attention to this was there was nothing on this case.
That is, until they contacted Roger's brother, Gary.
As a family, obviously our family just fell apart after this. So, the parents became alcoholics. We all struggled. It was tough. It was tough. And parents kind of died off young.
As they interviewed Gary, the students learned of a potential suspect. But because it happened before the days of DNA evidence, the crime was never prosecuted.
After meeting him, it became more of a personal thing, You kind of relate to the frustration he felt or he's feeling right now.
Then the students determined that some information potentially vital to the case had been sealed by the court. And even though they met the requirements for their class project, they are determined to keep pushing for answers.
We didn't know it was going to turn into this. It all was just school project, but now it's definitely way deeper into that. We're all into it.
At this point, they believe the only way to move the case forward is to encourage the police to hand the case over to the Iowa Cold Case Unit for a fresh investigation.
We've sort of been told the best thing we can do is sort of resurface this story for everyone, bring it back up in the community, and that kind of will sort of hopefully push things in that direction.
Gary says it's these students' tenacity that could help bring him the justice he's been waiting for.
Cahoots to them. My gosh. This is the most activity this case has had probably in 30 years, maybe longer. And we're going to be doing this for Roger. It's time. It's time.
Yeah, that's right, Sharon. We've been on the property most of the day today, and we've seen several people doing yard work outside and as well. In addition to, they had a private service that we were told earlier today in the earlier afternoon hours as well. Now, this all comes as the community is learning to learn more, and they are concerned and curious.
What's going on? What can we do to help? And all of that. Those were my initial questions because it was pretty newsworthy.
A community in shock and simply wanting to know more after 88 children were put into protective custody after deputies in Louisa County conducted a child safety operation at a religious-based camp. Despite the many unknowns, the Wapello School District immediately stepped in to help, providing transportation and food from their pantry.
That they did come and get some food there for the kids. I honestly don't know how much. But we just made sure that was available in case there was a need. So we're glad we could do that.
Goes to the area feeling concerned.
I feel like it's kind of unheard of to hear of 80 kids being removed and displaced. And at one time in Louisa County, I think the county only has about 12,000 people total. So, that's a large number of kids in the county that are involved in something.
Wait for answers. They remain ready to help in any way they can.
We would provide ice cream. We would provide food, whatever anybody might need. We're here to help.